On today's video, I'm going to be talking about the power of pure and concentrated thought. Our thought energy is much more powerful than you may realize. In fact, it's likened to a flashlight and a laser. If you were to be thinking about lots of different things and it's not very focused, and you're not intently concentrating on anything in particular, it's likened to a very dim but wide casted light from a flashlight. But if you start to hone in and focus your energy, and specifically your thought energy, into one idea, okay, and just one idea, maybe your desire, right? And you hone it in, what happens to the light, right? It gets much, much brighter and more intensified, right? It gets much smaller as well. So just like the singularity, the entire universe came out of it, that singularity is infinitely powerful. It has infinite energy. So when we collapse our attention and focus and concentrate it on something that we desire, it gets incredibly intensified and it will magnetize like never before. And I introduced you a concept of, and this comes from Abraham Hicks, of the 17-second rule. And that rule generally states that if you can hold a thought in your mind's eye for longer than 17 seconds, manifestation has now begun. It is actually, the seed has successfully been impregnated into the field, and the conception of your thought or desire has been successful. So now there's a gestational period of that thing or thought or desire to grow. Well, this is where it gets very powerful, is if you can continue to flow concentrated thought towards that desire and pure and concentrated, highly focused thought to that desire, there's an exponential amplification effect that occurs. And it's incredibly powerful. In fact, Abraham says that 17 seconds of pure thought is likened to 2,000 action hours on the physical plane. If you can continue to flow pure thought energy to that desire, to the thing on your mind for longer than 17 seconds, in fact, Abraham Hicks states 68 seconds of pure concentrated thought, and you've successfully flowed enough energy where it actually magnetizes and starts attracting into your life, and it starts moving actually into your life, which means a serendipity or a coincidence could occur right after the 68 seconds, quite honestly, where you run into someone you haven't run into in a while, or something happens, someone calls you out of the blue with an opportunity or something like that, that matches your desire and it'll get you closer to your desire. So just so you know, this is how fast you can actually begin manifesting, but this is the principle. So the reality here is the more you do this, the higher the probability of your desire is coming in. We don't actually know exactly when a desire is going to be coming in. We just have pure faith in it, and we are just taking action towards it. We're just progressing towards it, knowing it's coming in. That's all we kind of want to get into is, hey, I'm just taking action towards my goal, my desire, and it's inspired action, it's aligned action, and that's what I want to be doing. Well, knowing this principle of 68 seconds, that's it, a minute and 8 seconds. So what I like to do is I double or triple that time actually, because sometimes I have a hard time flowing pure concentrated thought energy to the desire. So what happens is I want to build a few minutes in for myself in order to really quiet my mind and really get it so that I can flow a minute and 8 seconds at least, so that it really amplifies and magnetizes what it is that I'm looking to bring in. Okay. So I hope you start to see the power in this idea, actually, that you are incredibly powerful. You could be like a laser beam, actually. A laser can penetrate concrete and metal, right? With its extreme focused energy. Well, your thoughts and your imagination are no different, actually. The more intensified you could focus them, the more you're amplifying the energy that you're flowing. And this is going to just bring in your desire like never before. So I hope this sounds awesome. And make sure you practice whatever practice I'm sharing with you or technique I'm sharing with you, or maybe if you're even learning other techniques from other people, that's awesome. But do it for at least 68 seconds of pure concentrated thought. Okay. You got to give it pure, which in other words means undistracted. And it's you're only thinking of that thing. Okay. Nothing else is in your mind. That's what we're trying to get to. Okay. So try this out, practice using this rule, and it's going to serve you amazingly well. See you in the next video.